Texas could be on an episode of Extreme Makeover. The Longhorns must replace all 5 starters from last year's team. Coach Rick Barnes will concentrate on fundamentals and having the Longhorns play tough defense.
With a young group of guys, you really probably move a little bit slower in terms of maybe adding some things that you might want to add, as opposed to just say, hey, we've got to learn to do at least one thing really well. And before I think you can learn to do one thing really well, I think they've got to understand how hard you have to compete.
Junior guard Jacoven Brown, who averaged 10.4 points per game off the bench last season, figures to be the focal point of the offense this year. Texas is lacking height, with only 4 players on the roster taller than 6'7".
I'm the returning starter that's coming back from last year's team the year before. With all the new guys that we have and new faces, I think my role is, to be that role model for them and that team leader that every team needs, and the coach has been stressing this to me since the summer, so I've just been trying to just be a good leader in everything I do on the court and off the court.
Texas has 6 freshmen, and most should get major playing time. Mike Kabongo was one of the top high school players in the country last season and figures to spend this season as UT's point guard.
Well, he's high energy. I've never been around a guy that is really task-oriented like he is. He wants to get in, he wants to get things done and look at you and say, what's next? What's next? Because he really wants to please, he really wants to do things the way you want them done. He's extremely fast, high energy, never gets tired.
As a freshman, it's tough for me, but I'm a point guard and it's my job to get people to follow me and be a leader, a vocal leader especially. So, that's probably the biggest adjustment I think I'm going to have to make, and I'm doing pretty good so far.